What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of our weekly podcast. We are batting practice. Wow, flexing the Timberwolves shirt already?
Dude, Wolves are
Who
back.
cares about
Wolves
the
are back.
Wolves because the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be your 2024 NBA champs?
Wolves, Bucks, NBA
That
champion.
would
That
be
would be
that'd be
crazy.
hot. That would be hot.
That'd be
Well,
cool.
anyways, we're not talking basketball. We're
No.
talking baseball. Haha. It's a weekly occurrence now. I did that on
I
purpose.
don't like this. I think you need to stop, honestly.
Do you think
I think
it's
you just
you?
say talking baseball and move on with the show.
Although, if
Wow.
we ever got sued, I think that'd be the greatest thing for the podcast. Like,
That's
could you imagine the
exactly,
publicity we could get?
exactly, exactly,
You know
How
what they
cool.
say? Any publicity, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
exactly.
Exactly. Just can't get libel. No libel charges here.
Anyways, we got a great one for you tonight. We are diving into reward tiers. We're looking at some players. We're talking, should they be this tier? Should they not? And then we are opening our Sorare replacement reward boxes because Sorare messed up and they have given us the replacements finally. I was getting a little nervous. They said a week and they used like every last minute of the week long timeline. But they're here and we got a bunch of them to open for you. So we're gonna see what those give us. We're hoping for some good rewards and maybe some cards. Hopefully this
Ooh.
time around there'll be cards because there wasn't any the first go around. So we got a good one. But I talked a lot already. Boys, how are we feeling tonight?
We're feeling
I'm feeling
dude.
good.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm tired. We
It
just
is
talked
Monday
about this, but
after
yeah,
all.
I'm tired. Um, that's really all. Yeah. It we're good. We had a good long day. Went to the gym and stuff. Walked the dogs. Hi, dog.
Ooh.
He's going crazy over there. But now I'm tired. I'm reaping what I sowed right now. So
Fair enough.
There we go. So I know how we're obviously feeling good. The first question, Josh kind of answered it before. So where MLB gave us these boxes because they messed up. They did not, the boxes were supposed to include card rewards. Unfortunately, they did not. So no matter how much you rugged your lucky quarter or your lucky rabbit tail or whatever the heck charm you want to use, you are not winning a single card. And what they've done is they've given us all the same number of boxes we won previously. That was they didn't have to do that. That's great that they did. My question to you both, is that enough? Like they could have done anything to make up for this, like there are, if you fly in an airline and they overbook you, they have to give you free flights, a voucher option. That's pretty cool. So there are a whole lot of ways that they could have tried to make it up. They could maybe have given out tickets. You know, do you think was the boxes is that enough, or do you guys still want to take the pitchforks out?
no, I'm completely content. I get more boxes. I already opened my boxes. I used my market credit and I got what I wanted, and now I get more boxes.
Yeah, I think
That being
it's
said,
still sorry, go ahead.
that being said, if I was someone who didn't use the market credit and was like, say, newer to the game, expecting to get a card, you would see this thing and be like, what the heck, they've already messed up. So that would kind of turn me away. So I would say, as for how many boxes you were owed, maybe they could have given something a little bit more, or depending on where you finished, maybe. But I'm not mad at all. They did good. Like you said, they didn't have to give us anything, but they realized their mistake and they made up for it.
So not 2-for-1 boxes, not juiced boxes. Like
Nah.
you're okay with just regular. Josh, are you do I have to strike a harder bargain with
I
you,
don't
or
need any Capri Sun. I don't need High C. I don't need any of your juice boxes. All I need is just my straight up water from the tap. And that's what
There
I
you
got.
go.
sparkling water is where it's at
Well, I mean,
though?
that's what I'm actually
Oh.
drinking right now too, but
Um,
Juice box.
I mean, at the end of the day, like those original boxes still had stuff in them. It wasn't cards,
True,
but it still
true.
had market credit in it, like Jacob said, which was still very usable. It is still usable. I don't expect to get a card anyway when I open these boxes that allegedly have cards in them. So I wasn't shocked when I opened the boxes that didn't have cards in them that I didn't get a card because that's kind of what I expect every time because it's such a low percent. So I guess I wasn't really upset about it in the first place because I got what I expected. Um, and I'm happy to be opening more boxes and trying to get a card now, knowing that's a possibility. I guess maybe upping the percent of a card in the boxes would have been nice, but I will say
20%, so
this.
10.
When you get kicked off a plane because they overbooked it and you get a credit, that's very inconvenient for you. These boxes didn't really give me any inconvenience other than having to wait to open them. So not really
And
too
you
upset
didn't
about
even
it.
have to wait to open them. You just didn't have disclosed to you
Right, true.
specifically what was in the box, which
True.
was later
Okay.
disclosed to you and repaid.
Okay, if I got you a bag of Lay's potato chips and you wanted barbecue flavor, you opened up the bag and they were salt and vinegar flavored. How do you feel about that?
I would still eat.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't
Black
do
licorice
anything
flavored.
about it.
Black licorice flavored.
Okay, well that lawsuit for sure.
What on
Okay, there
earth?
we go. All right,
Okay,
now we're talking.
okay. I've thought about this, and we often compare So Rare, at least the collectability of So Rare, to real life baseball
Okay.
cards. For example, you can buy a box of baseball cards that says guaranteed one autograph per box, small
Hmm.
parentheses or small asterisk on average. So a lot of times
Whoa.
these boxes that guarantee you an autograph don't have one. And what do you do about it? Nothing. You just get upset and you move on. So, and Panini and Topps are not sending you another box because this one didn't have an autograph in it. You're just kind of SOL. Whereas So Rare replaced the boxes for you. So if you want to
No.
compare it that way,
Okay. I think that's a comparison in bad faith because there
Hmm.
are also boxes in real life that guarantee you these things, and it doesn't say on average. And in those boxes, Topps and Panini and other trading card companies have been known to mess this up and only put
Ooh.
lower amount of hits in these boxes than they were supposed to get. Now, if you
Ooh.
want to complain about the on average thing, you can, but it says it right on the box. So yeah, it's fine print, but so is everything that you don't want to see. So if you bought a box of something for $100 and it said guaranteed one autograph and it didn't have
Ooh.
it, that is something that you would want to be repaid for. And I think there are multiple ways they repay you in that sometimes they will send you like a new box. And there you go. That's a 1-for-1. Would you accept that? Absolutely. I've got to keep all of my base cards and inserts and stuff from that first box. I just didn't happen to get an autograph, but now I get to open more packs with a chance of getting something better. Absolutely. That's how I would compare it. I wouldn't compare it to those on average sort of things. Um, in this case, they had a lineup of stuff that they said you were guaranteed a chance. You were guaranteed a chance at winning a card, and you weren't, but they said you were. And because of that guarantee, they repaid exactly what is was given out, but with that guaranteed chance. So essentially, it's more than you had in that first place, just like with trading cards.
True.
Plus, you get to keep what you got before.
All right. Well, shall we open some boxes or take a look at what we
I
could
think we
win in
got
those
to take a
boxes?
look at what we get first and save the opening for last. Got to
Okay,
save the
well,
best part for last. Got to keep the people hooked.
guys, I have a confession. So I
You
opened up the
confess.
Sorare app today and I have it defaulted to
Um,
football. And I saw I had 4 boxes and I thought it was for football that my rewards were delivered early. Because I looked earlier for baseball and on the website it told me I had 11 boxes to open. So I was like, oh, 4, that's a different number. These are football boxes.
mhm.
And of course, the boxes are not labeled. There's no label on these at all. It's just
Yeah,
so rare.
yeah.
And I opened it up and I got a card.
Whoa, you got a
And
baseball
I was
card?
I was like, well, I didn't know. It was the back of a card. I was like, I want a card.
Oh,
This is great. I was like, I want a football card. and I click it to make it turn around, and it was a baseball card. So
Oh
I
my
have
gosh.
already won one card from
Heyo.
my boxes. I have
All
10
right.
to go. I
Okay.
probably won't win a single card with the other boxes. Of
Yeah,
course,
right.
I do the one off camera. But I won an Evan Phillips
Oh,
from
Oh,
Los
Dodgers.
Angeles
Dodgers, yeah,
Dodgers.
not bad. Guaranteed
So
postseason.
I have that card.
true. He sells for not $10. Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
Or you
what?
could sell it. I mean, he's a Dodger. He's a Dodger
Wow.
that plays.
It's got to be for the collection. It's got to
Yeah.
be for collections. Wow, that's
But
remarkable.
he's a Dodger that plays, yeah.
That's
Nice.
sick. Yeah, that's a dub. I don't think I'm not gonna top that now.
Yeah, right. Let's see. All right, let's get will we beat a $10 card? And so we have exactly 20 boxes.
Ooh, that's fun. That's fun.
I know I have some rare ones mixed in too. I don't know about you, Andrew
Ooh. Nope. All limited.
or Nosh.
I haven't looked yet. I don't know
Okay.
what.
I know I have at least one rare one, but we will
Ooh.
see. But should we look at what we can get, or should we first here? Do you want me to share?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first, don't forget it. We might not have a ride or fade this week, but I did not forget that we're doing a Sorare MLB Player of the Week.
Ooh.
And we have a player who necessarily didn't like playing for his team, or so he thought a few years ago, and has since turned it around. And not only did he do that, but I played him, and I think I won a reward box with his card. So I am
Whoa.
talking about, for your So Rare Player of the Week, number 4, Philadelphia Phillies Alec Boehm, who decided
Oh.
again, just
Okay.
like last week with Kyle Tucker, Alec Boehm this week in his first game of the week against your MLB favorites to win the championship this year, White Sox. Alec Boehm put up 2 home runs in his first game, for a total of 20 points. Gotta love that. Put up a total of 44 points in his first game against the White Sox. So, hey,
Sheesh.
maybe you don't need to necessarily play that best player on your team. You just need to play who's playing the White Sox, because the next 2 days he managed to put up 13 and 12 for a total of 72 points. Alec Boehm, your Philadelphia player, third baseman, player of the
Wow.
week.
Shout out.
And yeah, Alec Boehm. So 72
That's
points.
sick.
Another one, his average is only 8 points per game. So his average per game week
Still
about
pretty high.
20, 24, yeah. So putting up a 72, you love to see that. I have
That's
his
crazy.
card from last season, or from the OG season, actually.
Ooh, first season edition.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So
That's sick.
72 points. He won me a reward box in Limited National League last week.
Wow. Sweet.
Let's go. That's one of the ones we're opening.
Yeah.
So John, if you're listening, please restore the top players from a game week. I loved looking at that, and there's absolutely no way where I can find that, I haven't found it, but
Andrew,
I loved that feature.
I know you talk to John a lot through this podcast. Maybe you should just
Yeah.
tweet him.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of
this
vicariously talking.
This is how I communicate to John. John's not a real person, Jacob. You know that,
Oh,
right?
he's Chat GPT.
Yeah. He's Nicholas's. That's Sorare's bot that they built. You really think a real human could endure that much hate?
Jeez. Well, speaking of hate, let's go hate on some reward tiers.
Ooh. Let's
Or
do
love,
it.
or love on some.
Yeah.
There's some good ones in
Or
there.
love.
It's probably a love-hate situation.
So look at this. I just got a shout out.
I played Reese Hoskins this week too.
Hey.
No, I got to shout out my champion team. 2
Woo!
top 75, I guess we could say. 2 top 100 finishes in a row. Last week, 23rd. This week, 74. Freddie Peralta, man, 31. Piamps had 2
Soul is rare.
saves. look at just not a score under 24 points. You love to see it. You love to see it. I only won $5 this week, not 50. But anyways, so Andrew was explaining this before we started recording, but in order to get to the reward tiers that you can view, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, wait,
Because
that's
if
a
you-
totally better way to do it. Whoa.
If you click, okay, there we go. Yeah. So if you, there's no way to see it from this home screen, I believe.
Yeah,
But
you have
if
to,
you
it's a
click
couple clicks.
on reward pool, so this top right, and then you can click on whatever tier that you see on this screen. For example, in the minors, you can win 35 limited cards. 100% of people win common cards. But just click on this. 15 people or 15 people and 20 people win tier 3s and tier 4s respectively. So I'll just click on one, and there we go. It takes us right to the limited page for tiers. Now I don't know why there is a rarity selection on the tier page here, because all of the tiers are the same. You see Abner Uribe here in the top left, and then I'll go down to limited, and he's still here in the top left, and so on and so. Oh no, he's not.
Oh no, he's there, but it
He's-
changed. Some updated. Some updated.
Something's different.
Yeah,
We just
maybe it's just
don't
sorted
know.
alphabetically.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
still maybe
So
it is a little bit
Aaron
different.
Nola is a rare tier 3, but a limited tier 2. We just discovered something that I
Whoa.
didn't know existed in the game.
Whoa.
Huh.
So I know they're ever changing, and I know it's based off of, it must be last sold, yeah? Because that's the
believe so.
only way that Nola could switch tiers. I don't think it would make sense to switch tiers based off his score, because his rare card is scoring the same amount of points, base points, that his limited card would be. So there we go. So it's definitely based off of last sold, but you can see how, in fact, let's just go and see. Let's go and see what Nola's last was sold for.
I'm gonna guess. Oh wow, 90.
What are you gonna guess?
Oh, for his limited. Well, I'll
Limited.
guess $22.48.
$22.75.90. So he's a $20 card.
Okay.
Now, his rare tier 3
Wow.
is a 70.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
See, that instant
Maybe like a
buy is gonna
60.
skew.
Yeah.
That's why it's weird. Okay, so I think maybe I've missed this along the way somewhere, but we're kind of guessing that the tiers are based on last sold price.
Let me see if I can do some research while we're discussing
Alright.
But
that.
So-
it seems like it would make more
Yes.
sense to me if it was an average, like a 3-day or 5-day average, because you get someone doing an instant buy, that's $15 more than what his last sold was in auction. So how does that skew his tier? That could change it drastically from a tier 2 to a tier 1. If he's last sold is $80 compared to 55.
Maybe it's just auction price then.
Maybe it's just auction price. That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
here we go. Limited tier 1s. Should we just stick with limited for the point of this episode? I feel like that's the best
So
way to go about
I got an
analyze
update.
tier by
Yeah,
tier.
limited I think will be the most accurate since
Yeah.
there's just the
And the
most
most relevant
sales.
to listeners too.
Yes. But tiers are determined algorithmically. They got a proprietary
there's-
black
makes
box algorithm, and they have numerous data points. And it's driven by the team, not necessarily, but I think the team can override the algorithm as they see. So
Interesting.
tier 1.
I'd like a
So
refund for my
there's two players that immediately stick out to me in a tier 1. And one of them is right here, bottom right. So Nash, what did you buy your Trout at? Was it a new season card or no?
It was a new season card.
It's a new season Trout. What did you buy him for?
I think 44, 43.
Holy.
He is now $75 and a tier 1.
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Trout.
Yep.
Wow. That is incredible. So there we go. Like I said, that one stuck out to me. The other one, for a different reason, Jackson Holiday. In his first 30 at-bats, he has 1 hit and I believe 16 strikeouts. I could be
Look at all
wrong
those
about the strikeout
negatives.
numbers.
Look
I
at all
could
those
be
Yeah,
wrong
that's a
about the
lot of
strikeout
negatives.
numbers, but the fact that he is still a tier 1 is solely price based. Because he's selling for about the same as Trout is actually. But look at 6 days ago, his
Is that
his
his one of?
card is one
Yep,
of.
was
Okay,
one of. Yep.
okay. So that's this is his jersey match. Wait, no, it's not.
Ooh. Wait, what? That's weird.
Why is the
I
7
think
lit
I think
up?
it is his jersey match, but that picture is from spring training.
Oh, does he have a different jersey?
I think
Wow.
I think his current number is 7. Well, I can confirm that, but
Jackson Holiday's current number, if this loads, he is batting .033. There's a
Yep.
0.
because he has
He's
one
number
hit.
7.
That's
He's
1
number 7.
divided
Yep.
by 30.
Yep.
Okay.
Usually want to go
talk
1 for
about-
3.
Talk about a unique card. A jersey match where the jersey number literally does not match the actual picture.
Yeah, right.
That's
There you
pretty
go.
cool. Maybe he's got to get back to 87. Maybe that's why he just can't be 7.
It's true.
Here's another player that
Yamamoto
sticks out
as a
to me.
tier 1. That's got to be one of the lower.
Yeah.
Maybe not, just because of collectability factor.
He's a
Yeah,
rookie.
I think there's
He's a
with both-
Dodger, but he has not had a great start to his MLB career, both spring training and MLB season wise. So
the hard thing too is that there's just not that much supply of those as well. Like all the players except those two
right.
have supply.
Same
And
with
Soto maybe is a
Langford.
little bit different.
Look
Oh, yeah,
at Langford's
Langford.
numbers are actually solid.
Yeah, he's been solid. Okay, so from my understanding as well, your position in within a tier it matters. Like
Yes.
first place is getting a better tier 1 than 15th or whatever place. Because
Yes.
if I'm looking at this list, Ronald Acuna, Shohei Ohtani, Matt Olson, Freddie Freeman, Tatis, like those guys are to me in almost like not a tier 1,
Tier
but
0.
tier 0.
Yep.
Correct. And then you look at someone like Yamamoto, who's going to sell for a decent amount because he's a rookie on the Dodgers. Not as usable, and to me, not really a tier. I wouldn't be terribly happy with Yamamoto as my reward.
You're gonna open him in the box.
Yeah.
I would be
as a
happy
tier
with him in the
1.
box.
But if you finish like 4th place,
I guess
True.
it depends. Yeah.
so
I mean,
I don't know.
even-
Do you
yeah.
okay? So since we're talking about teams, do you think they need a tier 0 like soccer kind of has, or like a star tier?
Or like like a podium tier almost. Like the top 3 get, but then that takes away the I guess randomness of opening rewards. If you're guaranteed one of the top couple players, you're happy about it. But then you kind of know what you're getting, I guess, which
Yeah.
some people might like and other people might be mad about.
Well, okay, let's go back to last year then. You guys both won first place in your own respective competitions. Were you happy with your reward?
I was happy with my first place reward. I was not happy with my third place reward.
I did win Tatis from finishing first, so
Okay.
that was a pretty
So-
big win.
Tatis is still a tier 1, and then Jose Ramirez is also a tier 1. So they've maintained their tier 1 status over a year.
What tier is
Which
Yuri
is-
Perez?
Yuri Perez is not going to be on this list because he's injured right now.
And he sucks. No, he doesn't suck. I shouldn't say that.
He doesn't.
He
Is
just
the thing.
he hasn't pitched.
Yeah.
He just his
He literally has not pitched since I won that card. I think I've used it like twice, maybe.
Josh is cursed.
I am cursed.
Wait, Josh is responsible for all the pitching injuries. This is it. We're going full
which
circle.
is interesting because from what I remember, he was hurt when I won him, which I thought wasn't a thing.
No, he
and then
wasn't.
he got hurt again.
He wasn't hurt when you won him. He was brought down like the next.
Oh yeah, he got sent down to the minors. That's right. God, it's so stupid.
So,
Oh
just
man,
Oh, that's
unlucky.
awesome.
It's
That's
it is
awesome.
Unlucky
very
for the Yuri
unfortunate.
Perez buyers and winners.
It
Tiny
is
violin.
unfortunate.
Tiny
Buy now,
violin.
buy now, because this is the cheapest you'll ever get him. When he's a Hall of Famer, Glasnow has been really good.
So
I'd
I
probably
would say
rather
the
have Glasnow
lowest
than
of the
Yamamoto.
low tier 1 card is selling for about $45.
What does Corey Seager currently sell for?
Wow, look at
Wow,
that.
$40 at auction.
Someone
That's
That's
a
a
good,
steal.
snipe.
good price.
And if you some market credits.
Corey Seager's, who's having an off season so far, I would
Right,
say.
that's the only reason why I was thinking he might be lower, just because he's had a
But it's
rougher
just
start.
the beginning. Okay.
46,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good value buy.
Wow.
Still, 50, 40, $50.
Seager, good value, but yeah. So I would say
I would love
Seager
a
might be
Seager.
looking towards the tier 2 category.
Yeah.
He might be
Pretty
falling
soon.
down, but who
Yeah.
knows about algorithmically,
Black box.
who's gonna get that. But I mean, look at his rare. So I wonder what the Corey Seager rare tier is, and then I'll stop with the because his rare card sells for. I guess I didn't need to go and do that all back.
Oh my, $300.
But yeah.
Holy
Wow.
So
That's a big discrepancy.
220-ish. And that's maybe 5.5 times what his limited card sells for. Think
Wow, that's
about
a
who was it? Was it Yamamoto or Glasnow, whose limited sold for 25 and his rare sold for 35? Who were we looking at? Oh, Zach Wheeler.
That was Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler. Yep.
Which is only about 3 times as much. So those players with the hitting positions, yeah, absolutely. Adolis Garcia, his teammate, who is going off. Of course, I have his rare cards still, but it's going to be look at that. He costs less than the Seager does.
Wow.
But he's gone way up. So, anyways, there we are. So let's look at some tier 2s. And I think maybe tier 5s there's gonna be a million, yeah. So we don't need to really do tier 5s, tier 4s.
Chris
Flexen. Chris Flexen's a tier 5.
He is. I saw him.
Yeah, but Chris Flexen,
right in the middle.
Chris Flexen reliever card is a tier 1.
True.
Abner Uribe, tier 3. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
we will stick to tier 1s and 2s, I would say, for now.
Bryce Terang, tier 3.
Because the rest of the tiers are going to be flooded with players. So here we go. We already determined that Nola, with his tier discrimination between rarities, was an interesting player. But anyone else catch your eye here? I feel like
Phillips is a tier 2. I pulled a
This
tier
is
2 from a
insane.
box.
This is
Wow.
crazy. Volpe, hot buy, $41, the same price as a Yamamoto tier 1. Andrew, Evan
Wow.
Phillips,
Holy sh! What?
Wait,
player
what?
that
He's
you
a
won?
tier 2?
I pulled a tier 2 from a box.
Wait. Why
You
is
could
Evan
have pulled
Phillips a
any
tier
of
2?
these players,
He's
and you pulled
$12.
this one. Okay,
Yeah.
well, how much is like a Gurriel?
Yeah, I got robbed.
23
I got
bucks?
robbed.
Wow, there's a huge discrepancy
So-
in tier 2.
I would
Yeah.
say Volpe, with the season he's having and is he a rookie card this year? Or did he get rookie card last year? Okay,
was
he got
la-
rookie cards
last
last
year,
year. So his card won't count as much for a collection, but still, him just being young and playing for the Yankees is going to have that extra bonus. So
He's having a good
him
season,
selling
too.
for a little bit more makes sense, but he's really approaching tier 1. Same with Adley. I feel like Adley's got to be selling for at least like.
Oh, I won.
$25.
That's what I also won
No.
last year.
No, he's
Wow.
only selling
Wow.
for
Value buy.
okay. So I feel
It's
like
because he's a catcher.
Volpe might
He's
be
a catcher.
Yeah.
All right, what's
Volpe's
Bellinger?
way-
What's Bellinger?
Bellinger's having a bad season so far. So,
He's
He's
always
got to
bad.
be like, there's no way he's more than $10.
What?
but he's a Cub.
$40?
He's a Cub.
Okay.
What?
Still crazy.
What?
So I'd say tier 2 probably has the most discrepancy between prices here, huh?
Did I win the worst
Imanaga's
tier
got to
2?
be selling for $30-40. Yeah. Like rookie who's had a
Cub.
great season so far. Yeah. Wow. So how do we feel about tier 2s? Because it looks like there's, in terms of pricing, there's like a $30 difference between the low and high end of cards that you can win. O'Neal Cruz.
That's
Which
pretty
is-
good.
I guess now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably relatively consistent with tier 1. The cheapest tier 1 was what, probably $40 or so, but the most expensive tier 1 is going to be, Tani is probably 100, what, $50 now. So like
It's 200.
there's
Thought it was
so
two.
there's a big discrepancy between, that's where I'm saying that tier 0 compared to like the $50 tier 1, that's a big difference.
Look at Scoobles selling.
Wow. Jeez.
That's
So-
crazy for a pitcher.
The thing is, do we know how long it takes for them to update the tier system? Andrew, during your research.
I swear I saw it when I looked this morning that it was different than what it is now.
Okay, so it might be on the week.
Is it
Oh,
per game
Player
week?
tiers will be published prior to the beginning of game week. Oh, okay, game week 1. That didn't answer my question of how
Okay.
often it's updated.
It might. Wow. If it's every game week, that'd be crazy.
Oops. So either way, tier 2 is very interesting. So I would say if you are a position or 2 out from winning a tier 1, feels bad because there is a huge drop off. Now,
Oh yeah.
that being said, they are still great players for your team. Like I would be happy. Pretend prices weren't involved. Is there a player on this list that you would not be happy with?
Cody,
Bregman?
Bellinger, Bregman.
Like
Ian Happ.
does Ha-Song Kim do enough to qualify for a tier 2? Does Giancarlo Stanton do enough to qualify for a tier 2
Yeah,
nowadays?
Probably
Ian
not.
Happ has had some solid seasons in the past, but
Nolan Arenado?
yeah,
I don't know, man. Some of these names, I feel like I'm okay getting a guy that isn't as usable if they're young. But
Yep.
you look at guys like Stanton, like Bellinger, even Happ, they're getting older and they're becoming less usable. Oh, he's hurt too.
yeah, Happ's. I wouldn't
Uh
say less usable. That's a little
not
bit much.
not
I would say
they're just not
30 isn't
producing.
old, but like, yeah, they're that's a better way to describe it, in that they're not producing as much as you would expect. Like for example, Cedric Mullins is a tier 3. Bryson Stott is a tier 3. Christian Walker is a tier 3.
Wow, Christian Walker.
Yeah.
Ryan
Jeez,
Reynolds.
David Bednar.
Kirby.
Interesting.
Luisa
So
Rice.
these are
Wow.
all players that you would think, how about like a rookie that you would think would, he's not that cheap or not that expensive. But these are players that you would think would maybe sell for a bit more, but they don't. So maybe the tier 3 has some, like if it updates consistently, some good buys. Some good budget buys, or maybe like the lower end of tier 2, because like there are some players on this list. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that player only sells for that much. Sal Freely, tier 3.
Sander.
Riley Green, Ronel
Sander.
Blanco, Andrew is your guy.
I know. Reese even.
Mm-hmm.
Homer today.
So I guess
Interesting.
before we move on to opening our boxes, are we happy with the tier system and how it updates? And I know that not every card you're going to win within a tier is going to be exactly the same, but do you think that discrepancy, do you think tier 2 kind of needs that drop off almost? But like, because I don't know. Tier 1s should be a little bit more than tier 2s. When there's a couple of tier 2s that are a little bit, I would say too low or too high, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. They would be too high in terms of their tiers, so they should be a tier 3 instead. But would actually be lower number. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. But it makes sense to me if they would change it up very frequently, I guess, is at the end of the day. Because if not, there are players that are definitely different. Definitely different. I wouldn't compare, say, let's see, in the tier 2 category, a Volpe to a Bellinger. Let's use 2 players that we used. I wouldn't compare them fantasy wise, especially right now, and with other factors being like the Yankees versus the Cubs versus it being a younger player versus it being more util versus he's hitting 300 this year. So I don't know. I'm okay with it, but I think there could be some changes to it. But I'm not one to like make any of those changes is the thing. So that's what I think
Right.
about it.
Yeah, I guess I mean if one thing were to change, maybe a little bit more transparency as to
Mm,
what this algorithm looks like and then how often it's updated. Um, just looking at limited all-star, you're looking at needing a top 35 finish to get a tier 2. If you're in 35th place, that tier 2 very well could be
Volpe.
uh but not even. It would be one of the lower
It's
end tier
true.
2s where you're
Bellinger,
getting $10, $15, which is okay, but
Evan
top
Phillips.
35 out of 2,500 people is not an easy task. So maybe a shift in the tiers where some of those lower tier 1s are just high end tier 2s, and that helps shift all the middle tier 2s down to a lower tier 2. Again, it's a per competition basis, but um I think it makes sense. Just a little bit more transparency as to how it all kind of calculates.
Well,
Yeah, I think to me the only thing the tier thing matters for is if I'm trying to, or there's two numbers I look at a card, how much it sells for and what the average or what how much this player can score for me. 99% of the time I'm not looking to sell, I'm looking to see how much the player scores. So I'm all about the guys rather than in the tier list. Like who is an under who can overperform their tier from a SO5, SO7 perspective. That's really what I'm looking for. Um, but obviously, if I'm looking to sell, then of course I'd rather have the player be as highest as possible. You'll probably see that with the big name teams with big name players like Volpe and Bellinger, who get a lot more attention than Sal Frelick or anyone Bryce Terang on the Brewers, who's having a great start to the year. Those are like I think overvalued players will probably be found on those big rosters with kind of lots of eyes on them. Whereas, you can probably find a steal on some, up and coming team players on some overlooked teams.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, I think we've
I'm
talked
so
long
Let's
excited.
see
enough.
some. Let's see
I'm
some
so
cards.
excited.
We got to open up some boxes. Let's have a big rewards opening.
Let's do it.
Nash, I think we should go in golf rules in that whoever
Oh,
got the best score gets to go whoever got I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like if you get the best score on a hole in golf, you get to pick when you drive on the next hole.
okay,
I feel
sure.
like Andrew, since you got the best score, you should get to go last.
All right, fair.
And
So
then we
I'll
can
go
go,
first.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll just go in
Well, but
order of
let's
how many
let's
boxes that
have
we have.
okay, let's have some prediction games.
All
So
right.
we have 20 boxes. How many cards are we going to win in total across all of us?
So if it's a 10% chance,
10% chance.
in theory, we win 2 cards.
Yep. Think we
I
would
was gonna
double it.
say
Juice
three.
boxes.
I'm feeling
gonna say
good.
3.
We're going apple juice, man.
Do we win a
We're
tier
not.
2 or better?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Whoa.
This has
Whoa.
turned into a game of
Okay,
FIFA.
how about this? Not tier 2. We win a card that's worth $15 or more.
Wow.
Whoa.
So a tier
Okay.
2, but also a solid tier 2. Okay.
Andrew's already
Wow.
won a tier 2.
Well, Andrew, or
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I guess, but not $15. I was gonna say it wouldn't count.
Nope.
All right, Nash, let's see it.
Oh,
Whoa!
show us your text. Show us your
I
text.
always
Exposed.
do that.
Yep. People are
I
going
don't
to
even
pause it
know.
and read all your texts.
I don't even know what boxes these are.
Oh, it's a
They have
rare
rares?
box.
Oh, you have
It's
a
a rare
rare?
box.
Okay.
Definitely.
Limited,
Limited,
limited.
rare.
Oh, rare.
All right, you gotta do the limited
Whoa.
This
ones
is bad
first.
for the prediction though, right? Because it's
No,
or does I
it's
guess it doesn't matter.
the
It's the
same
same.
odds.
It's the same. Okay. Should I do limited or rare first?
Gotta do limited first.
Andrew, 2 or 3?
3.
Okay. Ooh.
All right. Starting it off with
Ah.
market credit. All right.
Market credits.
Send it. As soon as you go, send. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever.
I'm just gonna leave the rares for last.
Heck yeah. Dang it. All right.
Okay. By the way, before you open it, I was wrong. the rares are 5 and 15%.
Okay.
So rares are less of a chance.
All right, Nosh.
Aw.
You're 0 for 3.
Oh.
He's 0 for. Oh no, my prediction's going bad. Okay, you have a lot
There's
of
no
market credit,
cards. There's no cards.
though. There's no. Oh, do you need replacement boxes for your replacement boxes?
I do. Over under up to $65. Jesus.
All right, I'm changing my prediction to 2.
No, you can't.
I have 6 boxes.
I'm
You're
changing
gonna
mine to
get you're gonna get
0.
all 6. You're gonna get all 6.
All
All
right.
6 cards.
1, 1, 2, 2, 3. I have 3 limiteds
Wow,
and 3
even.
rares.
There we go.
Right.
Even Steven.
Oops. And there they go.
Oh.
All right.
Open them.
Limited. First
Dang.
one. Remember, I did win a Nick Madrigal
Card.
last week.
Card.
Nope.
Oh.
$10.
Wow, that
10
one
bucks,
was
though.
that one as good as your rare one.
Jeez. Oh.
All right, we're with that. Over 6.
It's not good.
Oh no,
Oh
we're
my
over. All right, Andrew.
God.
Andrew,
I want
This
to.
you jinxed us all by opening one single box that won a card, and now we're not going to get one. Now I only have
Off
rares
camera.
left.
Off camera too.
All right.
Come on. Card.
Nope.
Please.
How much was it?
Jeez.
I believe.
Nope. Last one. Are
Come
the
on.
replacement boxes fake?
Come on.
Oh,
Fake.
They
no,
are.
they're
fake.
They
fake.
are.
They're
They're
fake.
They are.
I have so much market credit now. It's great. Okay, real
Oh
quick.
my God.
How
Let's
much
just
market
go to the
credit?
market.
Buy the whole thing.
Let's go to the market. Who's on auction? Let's see. I have a better idea.
Oh, Andres Jimenez?
Wade Miley.
He got hurt.
Just got
I
added
saw
to the
that.
DL, the IL today. Go for the jersey, man. Be that top collector.
Where's Jersey Mint? Oh,
Right there.
it is the Jersey Mint.
Jeez. Bang.
Look at
Bang.
that. Conversion credit cannot be used.
What?
Oh, look at that ETH wallet. Woo!
Wow. They just
Ah,
spent
Credit
I didn't even
fast.
use it.
Can't even use it.
All right. Well,
Fake
should I
boxes.
open up mine?
All right, Andrew, it's time to open yours, and Sorare needs
All
to
right.
figure out its bonus
You're our
problem.
last hope.
You are our hope. Come on. I said 4
Well,
cards because I believed.
What you did
Now I
not
don't
see? Yeah.
believe.
So I won. I
Okay,
won this earlier.
use
So I'm
Evan
gonna rub Evan Phillips's chest for good luck,
For good luck.
Wow.
and then gonna open it up. 10. All right, and they're all limited. What?
Whoa.
That should work.
0.
You have too
You
many
think I'm gonna go
boxes.
over to? I would deserve it. Okay. See, the thing is, you guys were clicked. You have to click on box directly. It's good luck. It's good luck.
It's frozen?
Oh, it's a
That one
credit.
that one tricked me. Froze
did.
for a
No,
little
like
bit.
extra pause. The extra pause.
That's how you know it's a card.
Oh,
Ah, this
I
one's
thought
right
that
away.
was it. I thought
Right
that was
away.
it.
Right away.
All right, box 3 for Andrew.
Oh my
Credit.
gosh. Oh, for
This
20.
one looks special, dude.
It does. Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa. I get to meet Julio. Whoa.
Oh!
What the
Yes!
fuck? What the fuck?
Wait, so do they
Oh!
Whoa! Max Freeze!
Is that more than
Does he
15
sell for
bucks?
$15?
Oh no, it's gonna be really close.
Wait, so they have a tell. The boxes have a tell. If
Or
you
was
want that one was glowing more.
Was that a
Is that a-
champion box? Was that a champion box?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
so better percent?
20 to
Otherwise-
20%.
Oh.
That'd be a
Well,
huge.
okay, hold on. I'd say keep opening and then we can check freed
Yeah.
afterward.
Yeah. Yeah,
See,
this one
one's
doesn't
not
look as cool.
special.
Yep.
Oh, he's got 2 for 2.
What?
Oh!
Oh
my God,
tier
it's a tier 1.
Holy
It's a
shit.
tier 1. What?
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Wait.
Woo!
I was right.
All right, let's keep it going. Oh man.
Oh
my goodness.
man, that was great. This is gonna make for some good
Ah.
content editing this week.
Oh
Do we
my
even okay? So for the listeners, Andrew's now gotten in back-to-back boxes. He's gotten a couple credits, but he got Tyler
Yeah.
Glass now
And Max
and
Fried.
Max Fried, two pitchers, but
Woo!
two top tier. I mean, literally a tier 1 pitcher and a tier 2, I believe.
Jeez.
Dang.
Man, the back-to-back was killer. Oh, this one looks more special.
This is a
This one's
special
loaded.
one.
Dude,
It's
this is
juiced.
Otani.
Come on, juice
No.
box, apple
No.
juice.
Shohei.
Oh,
it's
no. No,
another-
don't do it.
Shohei Otani.
Okay. All
I,
right.
I think Clay
Clay
Holmes is like a
Holmes?
tier 4 or tier 5, honestly.
I'd say
but
not the
Oh,
best
is that
card,
it?
but-
All right. That was fun. We got 3
Okay.
cards and they were
Wow.
all Andrews. We
I
almost
said
got
3.
4.
I said 3 and a tier
did.
2 that was $15 or more.
And both were higher.
Wow.
Well, or no, you got 3 right, but Tyler
Fried-
Glass
Yes.
now. Click
Freed's
on
last
Glass now
sale.
again.
Freed's
Okay,
last
so
sale was
Fried-
13.
Oh,
Wow.
so close.
And Glass now is just like $45.
What?
Holy shit.
What?
What?
What? You spent
That's-
$65 worth of cards.
Wow. Well,
Wait, Clay, what is Clay Holmes selling for? Couple
Oof,
bucks
A
probably.
couple bucks.
Yankee?
Just throw the
He's a
cherry
Yankee.
on top.
Yankee boost. What? What?
His average is 13.
Why is he so expensive?
He's
The
the closer.
Yeah, but
He's the closer.
he's average. But there are so many closers you can get, and you can get so many relief pitchers also with maybe a little bit less
Yankees,
of an
man.
average. Oh,
He's a Yankee.
Yankees.
He's a Yankee. Wow.
Like,
he has
Holy
8
sh-
saves
I
this season.
forgot that
Okay,
he
he
was
has
their
8
closer.
saves this season.
I forgot that he was
Oh,
their closer.
man.
He has 8 saves this season.
Well,
I
I'm
thought Clay
feeling
Holmes would be like a tier 4, dude.
Wait,
But
so you
wow.
won you
You got
won
2
4 out of
tier
11
2s.
boxes.
3.
and they were all like tier 2
yeah,
or better.
Oh, Phillips.
4, yeah.
4 out of
Yeah,
11
You
boxes.
4
Or-
tier 2s or better. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow.
Wow.
I should not go and buy a lottery ticket. 'Cause-
Dude,
No.
you know what they say? The rich get richer, man. Us sperm whales that are
The
opening
whales
market
get
credit.
whaler.
Yep.
I think we got to just end on that. That was so
Wow.
fun. I don't even
Well,
think we need a fun section at the end.
do you
'cause
want-
that
do you
was
want
the
a fun-
section?
Cherry on top. Max Fried is going to get given away to one of our lucky listeners.
Whoa.
Yep.
Max Fried and Christian Yelich? I think
Oh, I think we do.
the
have a
problem is
Yelich.
I announced Christian Yelich doing a giveaway, and then he literally got placed on the IL the next day.
Ooh.
So
I
I
also
feel
have
like-
3 Merrills. I don't need 3.
Wow.
my
I mean, you already committed to saying Fried, so I
Yeah,
feel
Fried,
like
Fried for sure. Fried
Yeah,
for sure.
you do.
I was
have
going to say
3
we could do a
Merrill Kellys.
bonus Merrill Kelly if we get a lot of entrants. I'll throw in a
that's
Merrill
true.
Kelly too.
Okay, so
There you
we
go.
can spend the next day brainstorming how to give away Fried. Maybe tweet us a
free.
picture of your favorite fried food.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yes.
I
Wait, fried food tier list.
Fried
like that.
food tier list.
Yeah.
We'll figure
Oh
it
my
out.
Gosh.
How about
4 out
that?
of 11
That's
boxes.
crazy.
That's crazy. But then Jacob and I were 0 for 10.
0 for 10.
Damn.
So like
Wow.
that's what blows my mind is that neither of us got one. And
That's
the fact
crazy.
that yours
It's not fair.
like I opened one last week and got a card and it was a tier 5.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. Like the odds that you just had have to be like 1 in like 10,000 plus
Yeah,
get-
insane.
what you just got.
Insane.
It's pretty crazy.
So,
Hey, in other news, I won a rare Gary Sanchez.
Oh, wait.
Milwaukee Brewer.
wait a second. I have a bonus pack opening.
Oh.
A real one? A fungible?
Oh. Oh, I haven't done one of those in a while either.
Well, we got to get one of
But-
those on stream.
No, we managed through podcast legend Jonas Valanciunas
Oh,
and other players as well last week. He finished 175th in NBA for the
holy
first round of
shit.
playoffs.
Dang,
And only
let's
that's only with a
go.
4 from Bucks
Cameron.
legend Cameron Payne.
Oh,
48 from Val, 33 from Kuminga, 32 from
jeez,
Nance, and
White
76 from
76.
Kobe White went off for the
Oh
Bulls.
my
RIP
God.
Bulls. They put up a good fight in the playoffs. We didn't talk any basketball this episode. So here we go. Tier 3.
Whoa.
Bulls.
Bulls.
So it's a Bulls.
Oh,
DeMar.
all right, all right. There we go. DeMar DeRozan, 728. Wow, they almost hit that mint mark on top.
Jeez.
All
I
right,
have that same
bonus
card.
bonus pack opening there. DeMar DeRozan,
Bulls.
Sorare NBA.
Celtics, boo. Drew?
Al Horford.
Al
I just got
Oh,
two
Al
really
Horford.
old. The combined age of my two players that I just got is like almost 100.
Still
It's
younger
the
than
same
Joe
score
Biden.
as Kobe White.
But all right, Nosh.
Wow. Insane.
Oh man.
Well, there you have it.
I'm in shock.
What a way to end it. Andrew coming in clutch there with the packs. Be on the lookout on Twitter for the giveaway. It'll be up soon. If you want to win that Max Freed limited that we got out of a reward box. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to check out the other socials. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Leave a rating wherever you are listening to our podcast. We'll see you next week. Until then, as always, you just attended batting practice. Now you're ready to get in the game.